at rd900.org, and please write public comments on the subject line. The link to watch the meeting is via YouTube at the Reclamation District 900 website. Next, we will go to item 1, and I'll ask for a motion to approve the agenda. Mr. General, go ahead. Ask for a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Trustee Ledesma moved and Trustee Orozco seconds. Mr. General Manager, please call the roll.
Yeah, Trustee Ledesma,
Aye.
Trustee Orozco,
Aye.
President Guerrero.
Aye. Okay, motion is approved. Thank you very much. Next is item 2, consideration and approval of audit response and corrective action plan regarding March 18th, 2021, the audit, which has included the audit presentation by Marianne Cropper. And I believe you have on the website the draft document, which includes the cover page, which will be in, and attached to that will be the audit. I don't know if there's a presentation by Mr. General Manager on this.
I do not.
Okay, Mr. Nevis, any presentation or comments?
The only comments are that this corrective action plan was prepared by me with input from Marianne Cropper and a little bit of analysis. The request would be that the board consider it and approve it. It's a requirement of the audit, and it's due by March 31. By approving it today, we can move forward and submit it to Ms. Cropper and have it included within the completed audit. I would note that in the last paragraph of each finding, under the heading district response, the text indicates who shall be responsible for implementing the response. And they currently read responsible for implementing the recommendation. In the final form, it should state responsible for implementing the planned action. So the idea would be with that edit for the board to consider approving this to complete the audit process.
I see. All right. Are there any questions among the trustees?
I think at that point, if I may, Madam President, good evening, Ralph and Tim. Good to see you guys. So that last sentence is an amendment to what we've seen in the staff report, just to be clear.
Exactly.
And what it will require us is we need to have a plan recommendation and by a certain time, not necessarily. And I'm trying to understand. Can you repeat the change again, please?
Sure. I'll provide an example. On the first finding, at the end of the district's response, it says, the Board of Trustees and management shall be responsible for implementing the recommendation. But for that finding, the district may not be carrying out the full recommendation of the audit. Instead, the district will be carrying out a planned action to meet the call of the finding. So it's a nuance. I don't want to give the impression in the plan that the district is accepting and implementing the recommendation as stated by the auditor. It's going to carry out something slightly different that will still satisfy the finding.
Yep. Okay, thank you for that clarification.
Okay, and with that, I think we can open it up for public comment. Do we have any public comment?
I have not received any.
Okay, we'll close the public comment and bring it back for final discussion. Thank you, Mr. Nevis. I think we've reviewed this a couple of times, and thank you for that clarification. So we'll need to accept this draft with the amendment that you provided, and I'll accept a motion for that.
Thank you. And Ralph, thank you again for the work on this. And with that, I'll make the motion to accept the response from the board with the amendment as noted by our council.
I can second that motion.
Thank you. So trustee Ledesma moved and trustee Roscoe seconds. And thank you, Mr. Nevis, for all your help on putting this together. Really appreciate this is compressed time and getting this all done quickly. So thank you so much.
Sure
And
thing.
with that, Mr. General Manager, please call the roll.
President Guerrero,
Aye.
trustee Ledesma.
Aye.
Trustee Roscoe,
Aye.
Okay, motion is approved. And next we'll go to into closed session on this next item for public employment, government code section 54957B1, and the title is General Manager. I'll accept a motion to go into closed session.
So moved. I'll second. I'll second.
Okay, trustee Orozco moved and trustee Ledesma second. Mr. General Manager?
yeah, trustee Roscoe,
Aye.
trustee Ledesma,
Aye.
President Guerrero.
Aye. Okay, well, we'll now go into closed session. Everybody can please turn off your mute and stop the video. Thank you. And then we'll come right back.
Mayor? Can you hear me?
President here in this group.
I'm sorry, President, sorry. President, I'm not going to put on my video. I had 2 molars extracted. My face is very swollen. It's very embarrassing. So I just want you to know why I don't have the video on.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. So now we will, at this point, be returning back from closed session, and I'll accept a motion for returning from closed session back to our
So moved.
regular special meeting. Thank you. Trustee
Do we
Alcala?
need a motion and a vote for this?
Yeah, we left and then we came back, right? Ralph, do we need a yeah, okay.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so moved.
Okay, Trustee Alcala moved and Trustee Ledesma second.
Conference is ending now, as requested by the host.
Whoops.
Please.
Mr. General Manager, can you please call the vote?
Yeah. President Guerrero,
Aye.
Trustee Ledesma,
Aye.
Trustee Orozco,
Aye.
Trustee Alcala,
Aye.
And our counsel, Mr. Nevis, will be reporting out on what was discussed in closed session.
The board met in closed session on one item regarding a personnel matter regarding the position of general manager. The board considered the written resignation of General Manager Tim Mallon to be effective April 2nd. The board voted unanimously to accept that resignation and proceed with seeking new general manager services on an interim or permanent basis, as the case may be going forward.
Thank you, Mr. Nevis, for that report out. And so our next item is, as was referenced by our council, is consideration of options for appointment of interim management for the district. And I'll ask for a report on this consideration of options for an appointment by Mr. Mellon. General Manager, will you be providing the report, or will it be our council?
this will be our council.
Okay, this will be council. So we have before us shared services agreement, which we'll be approving tonight. And this will be a work shared between RD 900 and the city, who will be helping to provide administrative support and oversight and management of duties performed by our RD 900 staff. And there'll be some compensation in addition to that. And I believe Mr. Fabian will be filling in the role temporarily as part of the oversight administratively for this. And so greatly appreciate all the work that has been done by Mr. Mellon for, thank you, General Manager, for contributing and helping us get to this point. We learned a lot in a week, and understanding, that you have carried on, quite a load of work. And then appreciate the work between our council, Mr. Nevis, and our city council as well to get this done. And Mr. Fabian, thank you for stepping up in making sure that we have a smooth transition and continuing to work with our general manager, Mr. Mellon, and all the work you've done, just making sure that we have a smooth transition in accomplishing this. And I just want to pass it on to our trustees if they have any questions or comments.
If I may, Madam President.
Yes, Mr. Trustee Ledesma.
Thank you. I just want to take a moment to thank Tim for all your service to the district, and certainly your professional your professionalism during the transition and throughout. Just really want to say thank you. We appreciate all you've done, and really we'll miss you. Just getting to know you, but we'll miss you, and just want to thank you overall. So I appreciate all the work you've done for us and the district.
Thank you very much.
And thanks to Greg and the city staff from West Sacramento City staff, City Hall staff, for working with our council. Again, as the president said, we have a lot of work to do. Appreciate Tim's help getting this transition, but certainly supportive of this arrangement as we consider our next steps. So thank you.
Thank you. And are there any other comments? Trustee Roscoe?
I just want to echo Trustee Ledesma's comments. You know, that was, you know, hard news to receive. And I know I said a few things last time. I won't go long. I just want to say thank you for your contribution, Tim, and for helping welcome several of us into this transition. Big shoes to fill. And I also want to extend my gratitude to the city staff and Greg for moving us forward.
Trustee Alcala?
Tim, I know we thanked you before, but I think you know how much we really appreciate it because we are thanking you again. You've done great work for us, and we are all very appreciative. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, trustees. And Tim, once again, you know, recall our tour, pre-COVID tour, where you showed me all around. You just your knowledge, a wealth of knowledge, which will be missed here in our city. You know, and good luck in your next endeavor. You know, I'm sure they'll be very lucky to have you, and you're a dedicated public servant, but also dedicated in the safety of flood risk and mitigating that and keeping all those that are threatened by that safe. And you've done that over the years for our community, and people have no idea. Really, I mean, what you taught me that day was incredible. The work you've done, you're going into, you know, these storm drains and pulling out carpets and sofas and who knows what else was tents was a big one in those big storm drains. And then some of the levee seepages that were happening and how you know your talent in being able to, you know, prevent it from eroding even further and just providing the expertise to our city over the years and to LAFCO and to everybody, Waseca as well, just guiding us through the years. So you're, you know, we appreciate everything you've done. I don't think we could say enough on how much we appreciate all the work you've done. And even in this transition to the new RD, I know it was, you know, just challenging to figure out where it's going from one board to another. And you managed it incredibly well, very patient with us. So thank you so much, Tim.
Thank you, Martha.
You're welcome. And with that, I'll accept a motion to approve the shared services agreement. Oh, sorry, is there any public comment before I move into that?
No, there's not.
No public comment. Okay, we'll close the public comment and then I'll move to accept a motion to approve the shared services agreement.
I'll move the recommended action.
Okay, Trustee Ledesma moved.
Second.
Trustee Alcala second. Mr. General Manager, please call the roll.
Yeah. Trustee Orozco,
Aye.
Trustee Alcala,
Aye.
Trustee Ledesma,
Aye.
President Guerrero.
Aye, thank you. And over the next, you know, few months, this is a 6-month agreement, it could be extended. We will be working with the new administrative infrastructure in place. Greg, it's you. And we'll be looking at what we can do to fill your humongous role for RD 900 and all the different activities which you shared with me as you know, quite a workload, and even looking at our audit findings. So making some adjustments on what we can do to provide the administrative workload support. And between, you know, in an ad hoc committee with Trustee Ledesma, we'll be having conversations, you know, with those that are working in the administrative processes with the shared services agreement. So Mr. Fabian will be working with you. And with that, we'll be doing that for a few months, just ourselves learning. I'll probably swing by the office, Tim, just to say hi and connect and just kind of learn my way around there too. So, you know, the next week. And, you know, just catching up and learning more about what's going on and what we can do to, you know, continue on your legacy, Tim, and the legacy of others that have been serving all those years. I know there's a number of people that have come and gone in the last couple of years. So just catching up on what I can. And with that, I'll accept a motion to adjourn. Oh, any other comments from anybody? Before I do that, any reports or questions from our trustees? Nope, okay. accept a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
A second.
Okay, trustee Orozco moved and trustee Ledesma second. Mr. General Manager?
Yep. Trustee Ledesma,
Aye.
trustee Orozco,
Aye.
trustee Alcala,
Aye.
President Guerrero.
Aye. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Y'all take care.
Thank you. Take care.
Chris?
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Night.